Hello, welcome to Direct Mail Monday, June 26, 2017. And I realize it's a little dark in here today. I waited till a little bit late in the day. It's almost sunset here in beautiful, way too sunny and way too hot Arizona to record this. So I guess it's a little darker than usual, especially on the day when I'm going to show some samples of mail pieces that arrived in my mailbox. I will learn my lesson, and from now on Direct Mail Mondays, I'll do my Facebook Live recording earlier. Let's get right to it. I'll share my Rhino of the day, as I always do, and it's too bad if you can't see this one because of the light. Oh, I guess you can. Very cool Rhino there. Kind of orange, brownish, a stone Rhino. Not sure exactly what he's made of, and but some kind of a stone, solid, carved. Very cool, colorful, fun little Rhino of the day. Let's get to the direct mail, where normally I do what I call the good, bad, the ugly. I share at least 3 pieces of direct mail that I've received over the past week. One that is outright ugly, outrageously, one bad, one that's only a little bit bad, one that's good. But I'm going to do some little twist here today. I'm going to do what I call a win-win situation and share 2 winners with you. But first, I'm going to give you little words of wisdom that I got from discussing with a few business owners recently, and it made me think that mailboxes are empty all over the place. People are not using physical mail anywhere near what they used to, and the biggest reason, of course, we all know is there's the internet, and there's that temptation that why should I spend money to get a message to people when I can do it free with an email? And just put up a video, it's free on YouTube, or do a social media post. Those are free, and I can put up a website, and as long as I have one to begin with, I can make a change, and it's real cheap, or a lot of them are so easy you could do it yourself, and I can get my message across much cheaper and easier and a lot less time than doing direct mail. Well, first of all, there's something to be said for taking the time and putting in the investing the time, the energy, the money that it costs to send direct mail, because when we do that, therefore, we put more effort and thought into the direct mail piece, because it's costing us real money, and we can't just, it's not like just throwing up a Facebook post or an ad or throwing out an email and just hoping it works. If you're putting that time and money and energy into it like you do with direct mail, you're probably going to make a lot more, take a lot more time, make a lot more sure that that thing is going to make sense. However, here's the #1 reason that I've recently realized that took me a long time, I guess, to come up with this, why business owners are not using direct mail. And the main reason is why this temptation, I talk a lot about it in other of my trainings and my videos and so forth, blog posts everywhere, that business owners tend to be like most people, just natural human response, to be excuse-oriented, to blame other people or other things or situations or circumstances beyond our control or whatever for our own failures. We're only human. So, I mean, there's a pretty prominent human being here in America, a politician, who still has not gotten over the fact that she lost an election that she easily should have won by a landslide about almost, 7 months ago now or something. And she comes out and says, well, I take responsibility, but then she goes up blaming everybody. So this is just natural human thing. No matter how big and powerful you are in the world, the natural tendency is to blame others or circumstances or other people or anything other than ourselves. And to me, that's the #1 reason people don't use direct mail, that they've come to the conclusion when I discuss possibility of using direct mail, oh, I've tried direct mail and it didn't work. And yet they haven't tried everything on the internet. So every fancy, shiny new object that comes along on the internet, this new website or this new strategy or this new technique, or if you do this, haven't tried all those. So since they're blaming the way, the last W in the WOW strategy, the last W stands for the way or ways you use to do your marketing to get your irresistible offer in front of your chosen who. That's the WOW strategy. They blame the way, since they've already tried direct mail. Could have been 10, 20 years ago. They didn't do it right, of course, or it would have worked to have gotten the right help. So they tried it, it failed. So instead of saying, let me try direct mail the right way, or let me get someone that knows what they're doing and use direct mail, they just blame the entire way and just say direct mail, tried it, but I haven't tried this new thing. So they will put money into building websites and buying all kinds of shiny objects and courses and internet things and software and all kinds of widgets and stuff that's supposed to automatically do whatever, and then that doesn't work, and they try another and another and another, but they don't go back and say, You know that one thing I tried long ago that I blamed, even though it's my fault, of what I put into the direct mail and who I sent the direct mail to, and I didn't give it anywhere near enough thought or expertise into it, and it failed because of me, so I'm going to try it again. They don't do that. They just move on to the next thing, and then that doesn't work, and that doesn't work, that doesn't work, but they never go back to the direct mail. So that's my thoughts on why direct mail doesn't work and why you, dear viewer, ought to give direct mail another try. If you tried it in the past and didn't work, perhaps, I'm just going to suggest maybe it's because you ought to look in the mirror and say maybe it's because of something I did or didn't do, and let me get an expert. Doesn't have to be me. Get somebody that knows what they're doing. Of course, you can ask me. I'll help you out. But somebody knows what they're doing to help me, because this direct mail thing works. And let me try it again. Because it doesn't matter that it costs a little bit to send it. It'll make you a heck of a lot of money when you do it right, a lot more than putting up a social media post that is gone in a matter of minutes, flying through people's screen or something. They just don't pay emails. They get hundreds a day and don't pay attention. Why don't you be one of the only pieces of direct mail in the mailbox so they will pay attention to, do it right, and make some money? Speaking of which, I got what I call the win-win situation. I'm going to share two winners with you. I'll be real brief. Oh, first, look at this. Let me say hello to Jody and Jerry and Melissa and Rich. Thanks for being here. Jerry is saying he saw a guy at the post office today with an entire bin of lumpy mail that he was sending out. Fantastic. There's a guy that knows what he's doing. And lumpy mail is the name for anything that isn't just simply a flat piece of mail in an envelope or a postcard. It's something that's why we call it lumpy. It's got three dimensions to it. It's something in there. It's a grabber, we call it, to grab people's attention. So it's anything at all you can think of out of a dollar store, or maybe a dollar bill itself. That's one of the most famous direct mail letters of all time, Gary Halbert's dollar bill letter. And so it's something lumpy in there. So this guy, very good. Good for him. Did you get his name? I'd like to congratulate him. Of course, I don't have to. His accountant will congratulate him. His bank account, his banker will congratulate him and go, holy cramoly, look at all that money always coming into your account because you're doing some smart marketing using direct mail. So would have liked for him to put me on a list, which I say to everybody here. Put me on your mailing list. Send me your stuff. If it's good, I will say so in one of my Direct Mail Monday videos and give you a lot of promotion. If it's not good, you know, put on your big boy pants and I'll give you some constructive criticism about how I can make it better. Either way, you can't lose, and that's what I call a win-win situation. Not exactly the win-win I was going to talk about today, but I threw another one in there. The win-win here is two winners in good direct mail. And so without even opening this one up, I will show you this envelope from a friend of mine, the one and only Dr. David Phelps, fantastic direct response marketer. And you can see here all kinds of good stuff. This is a paid newsletter that arrives every month, and it comes in this 6x9 envelope. So it's an 8.5 by 11 multiple page newsletter folded over in half, fits in the 6x9 envelope. And it doesn't just come in the envelope. It has all kinds of copy, words on the outside and images to get me, the reader, even though I paid for it, to get me to open the newsletter. Very smart. So look what it's doing here. First of all, it lists the website here of davidphelpsinternational.com. You can see it there on the bottom. On the other side, he's going to list another website of freedomfounders.com. So he's listing two different websites on there. Very smart. But he's got full color. Reason to open it up. And here's a magic word in marketing to get people's attention: secrets. Gets people to take action. Don't miss this month's secrets. Don't miss this. I thought it might have said the inside secret. Don't miss this month's secrets. Open the thing up. It's urgent. Urgent. Open. So maybe I'm going to open it, and if I'm still too ridiculous and lazy and slow on the draw here to open the thing, even though it's a paid newsletter. Look what he's got sealing it. You got to put something on it to seal it. Might as well put a message on it. How many people, me included, just put a plain piece of tape or a tab, you know, just something to a sticker to close the envelope. But no, let's put something that has value and get some point across. So he's going to tell you that inside this issue, this freedom packet, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 features that are inside that all it has to do, how many has to catch my eye for me to open it? Just one. All I got to do is say 1, I don't care about, 2, whatever, 3, who cares, 4, yeah, 5, whatever, 6, oh man, I got to find out what number 6 is. I got to open that up. Boom, I open it up, okay? And then he's got dates of his mastermind events, meetings, just to remind me, put them on my calendar as a member. I ought to be there. But that is great work, because even though you've paid and you've taken the time and the energy to put together a print newsletter and you put the postage on it, in this case it's 67 cents, so it's more expensive than just a regular stamp, and you've gotten that thing in the mail, you still have to do something. You want to do something, if you ask me, to get more people to open it up. Otherwise, I might get this and say, oh yeah, that's the David Phelps newsletter. You know, I haven't even looked at the last couple of months. Let me put it on the pile. I'll get to it later. It's urgent. There are secrets in here. There are 7 things here, only one of which I got to know right now. I got to open the thing up. So you want to get people to open it, whether it's an email, social media post. You want to get people to click on that video or watch your thing or click on the link or something. Give people a reason to do it. Great work, Dr. David Phelps. Next up, another winner. This is a follow-up to, I don't remember which one, but I did a video a couple weeks ago when I sent away, and I called the number on TV. It's toll free, by the way, so it's free marketing education, to call the Sunsetter awning ad and get the free idea kit and $200 certificate discount on buying an awning, which I have no intention of doing, but I'm a student of marketing and I want to see what they're doing that's making so much money. They've been running that same ad for years, must be making money, huh? Unless they're just going bankrupt. So I'm going to go with the former, that they're making money on this, and I want to see what they're doing. And sure enough, they sent me the package, they sent me emails, gave me phone calls. Hey, your local distributor, do you want me to come up and show you the options, and I can walk you through it, and all kinds of contacts. And now here comes a postcard when I have not responded to any of these after a few weeks, taking all the money to send out that whole big idea kit. You can go back through the Direct Mail Monday from maybe 3-4 weeks ago, where I showed the whole big idea kit and certificate, that whole mailing that comes. That's some money put into that, not to mention the ad itself. So you think you might throw a little postcard in there also to follow up. And here comes a postcard that says, hurry, there's a deadline of July 10th, so they have a very short deadline. I got a couple of weeks to act on whatever the heck that is. And I didn't read it, of course, but if I was actually, because again, I kind of gave it away. I'm not in the market to buy an awning. I'm not the target market. I got it for marketing education. I will look this over and read it. I just like the fact they followed up. You've heard the saying, and maybe you've experienced it if you've been a business owner for any amount of time. People don't buy until the 7th, 8th, 9th touch, whatever. Well, there I got a couple of emails, a couple of phone calls, the idea kit. This would make number 6. So you're getting people ready to the point where they go, you know what, I'm going to give them a call. So right here you save $200, just like the commercial says, on any awning, plus a free awning cover. That's cool. An extra bonus thrown in there to make the offer more irresistible. The O in the WOW strategy, the irresistible offer. And yeah, it's a free $99.99 awning cover. So I got a $200 savings plus the awning cover, but hurry, that deadline is coming up soon. And maybe I even have to give them this specific number, my savings code, which could be the same on every one of these, but it makes people think I'm somebody special. I've got a special savings code, and there's free shipping on here. There's all kinds of reasons why I should take action and act on this thing already. Come on, it's the 6th touch. What are you doing? I predict this will not be the last, but this is part of a winning marketing campaign. Both of these today are examples of how to make direct mail pay for any business owner. I hope you'll follow their lead and start doing it. And if you do, when you do, I hope you put me on your mailing list. Send me your stuff. Here's my address. Successful Selling Systems, Inc., 20701 North Scottsdale Road, Suite 107-509, Scottsdale, Arizona, 85255. Put me on your mailing list. Send me your stuff. I love to open up my mailbox and have something in there, especially when it's cool. And I will share it here in a video. As always, at the end, let me go to the questions. Tom Beal. Speaking of Tom Beal and physical marketing, Tom Beal will give you his $1 billion bill if you are lucky enough ever to meet him in person. One of the most fantastic guys I know. And so I don't see any more questions, comments, concerns, anything at all. If you do, send them on later. Shoot me over an email, steve@Sipress. I want to see you be more successful as a business owner, so I'll be back here every Monday with Direct Mail Monday. So helpful tips, some constructive criticism, and some urging for you to jump on the bandwagon of those of us making a lot of money using one of the oldest marketing methods there is. It works. Hopefully you get into the action. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Shoot it early in the day so the lighting will be better, and it'll be Topical Tuesday. I take something out of the news, something going on. Tomorrow's going to be a doozy. And I share with you a business tip right out of something in the news. I call that Topical Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow to share that with you. Thanks for being with me here today. Over and out.